another cool one to show off to you. This is one of my charcoal dial Kraken builds. This is one of my initial dials when I started doing Krakens. Had a guy somewhat local to me making these, and he did it acid etch style, and then did the loom around there in Super Luminova. So can't really get these anymore. I only had so many of them, but this is one of the charcoal ones. A little bit more definition on the tentacles on there. You'll notice that the 12, 3, 6, and 9 are more of an oval than just a standard little pip. So those are Adam's dials. And one day, hopefully Adam will make dials again. He moved and said he doesn't have a shop at the new place, and it wasn't a priority. So maybe one day. But charcoal dial, silver handset on here, custom painted seconds hand. It's in a brushed case. We did a coin bezel, and I promise you, buddy, I tried to get this on as tight as possible. I know it moves around a little more than you like. Those shark tooths, they stay on really tight. These coins, whenever they cut the inside lip in there, they're just a little bit bigger. So I wish I could make this one tighter for you. And I put a lot of dental floss on there and spread that piece out so that it could go in there really well. And it's just, that's as tight as it can go, man. So anchor engraved crown on this. Obviously the charcoal Kraken dial. Low profile exhibition caseback, stainless steel movement holder in there, and then a black rotor. And then Nate's big on black and red. So we've got that black insert with the red diver style on there, but red, silver, black. And then on a black with red stitch Horween strap with a black. I always want to put a silver out here, but here it looks fine. When I put one out here, I'm always like, man, that looks out of place. So black cerakoted crown on here. With this, and I made you this strap. I made an extra one of these straps for you because I know I'd use it someday. Back before you went through your weight loss transition. So if it's an inch too big, I apologize, sir. This was made for you. So it is about an inch and a half too larger. But the nice thing about that is whenever I put this together, you know, to see correct pictures and all without feeding it through there. Let me do it. Nah. About the size, the normal size, it has a decent overlap on there, but we did plenty of holes on here, so it's got a decent overlap, and I think it kind of looks cool. So, but it's nothing too crazy. But there you go, man. So there's your build. As I showed you, the bezel will go left, bezel will go right. These do not click. This one is not as tight as I'd like it to be, but that's just the way these ones are cut. I found that these coin bezels that I don't use very often, though they seat really nicely and look cool, they are not as cool as they could be with tightness. So automatic mechanical, you can wind it, you can wire it, you can put it in a watch winder, but if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit, and how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it clicking. And at that point, you can wind it. A wind is a turn that way. Turning it back towards you doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. If you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you will keep time throughout the day. And if you do it for something closer to 20 seconds, you're going to max out your 31 plus hour power reserve. You cannot overwind it. You can wind all day if you want. When you're good, pull it to the one and only click. You can now set your time. It's not a hacking movement, so you can just so we'll just keep going. Whenever you okay, Google, what time is it? 10 something.
It's 10:13 a.m.
Whenever you get your time set, push it right back over, get out of that time setting position, and then re-thread it back down onto the crown. You'll know that you did it because as soon as you start twisting, if the hand moves, you did not get it out of there. So I just kind of do a little tap over just to make sure I'm getting it onto the crown head. So that is your build, man. Good revamp from what we had before on this. So and protective cover always still on the back. As with every build, they come with matching beads. Nate's real big on the beads, so I made sure he had matching ones. He hates beads, I think. I think he hates beads, but I'm going to keep giving them to him. He's going to be a bead hoarder at some point. Black Kraken box. It's also going to come with a watch cleaner, but not to Nate, because Nate has all kinds of this stuff. He doesn't need more. He's not even using what I've sent him. So, watch cleaner, good on all glass and metal parts, everything here in the center. Non-toxic, non-streaky, non-residue. Some leather conditioner. Good to keep this perfectly soft. Apply a little bit, let it soak in, remove any excess, and we'll keep that perfectly soft. Only use what you need, should last a long time. And some Novus too. This is repackaged off of Amazon. It's basically like Polywatch because you've got an acrylic glass and you can't scratch it, but if you do, put a tiny bit on it, buff against it using your included microfiber, and you will buff out any scratches on there. Make sure you buff against the scratch, not with the scratch. Otherwise, you are just going to pull the stuff right back out. But generate some heat with your thumb, and you should knock it out in about 20-25 seconds. And that's it. That's your build, man. I'm sending that with the 367 Amphibia dial. And thank you, buddy. If you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. If you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.